From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Arizona Cardinals. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got some space here. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. There he goes left side. The 20. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have the coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Patriots nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's got Smith here. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
2nd down and 3. Now Minshew. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the
On first down, Gibson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Minshew sets to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 3.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now a give right side. It's Gibson, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. But let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out leveraged the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now by the guys on offense.
On 4th down, Minshew. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Traquan Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently here. Gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
It's a
couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Now a 2nd down and 6. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now Jones. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Xavier Howard. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
On the delay, here's Breida. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
3rd down.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Murray going to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
Matt Breida with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
51, Mike. Mike 51. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Patriots 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 30 on 2nd down, Minshew. That'll be caught at Steven Sims. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Let's bring it. 43 is the mark. Yeah.
Here's Minshew. Complete. Smith has it. And he's taken down inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. 15-1. 15-1. General West.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. That'll be caught by Cup. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Let's go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Check, 43. He's time to win. Bravo. 43 is the mark. Here we go. 43 is the mark. Ready?
Again, Minshew looking to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Traquan Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Score Cardinals 21, Patriots 14. Albrecht Rosa set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, this is Brigham. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Shotgun now from Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he's got another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Patriots' 40. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Dancing to his left. And that one will fall incomplete.
Murray on the keeper.
Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
57. Mike, 57. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 57.
Throwing again. Murray. That'll be complete to Breida. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Matt Breida, as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals push further out in front. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left them reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
14-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how?
Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Robert Alford.
Intercepted by the Cardinals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. They go counter with Breida. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
12. First down, Cardinals.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Breida. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
First and goal.
That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Ball carrier.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Working with a 2nd and 3. They'll try to run with Breida. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stopped short of
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
at the 3-yard line.
They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Murray sets to throw on 4th. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal, and the Patriots get the football back. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it, and I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Antonio Gibson, 85 yards. And the Patriots get a score closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run again with Breida, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Here's a toss right side for Breida. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Dietrich Wise able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Jones on the return. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Patriots take over
at their own 49-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
But that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. He's got Smith here. And he's got this down to the 35. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency.
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. It's the man traded by the Patriots, Chandler Jones, has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Well, there in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll go play action here with Minshew. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ken Crowley, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
57, Mike. Mike 57.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
Ball carrier.
Devin McCourty brings him down.
To the 49.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
It's all good, baby. It's all good.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Ronald Blair on the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Murray going to fire one out wide. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the Patriots' 9-yard line.
Now a give to Breida. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Cardinals 38. Patriots 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the fourth quarter. They'll get this one to Cup complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. Out of the gun is Minshew. Throw left side complete to Cup. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Throwing on first down is Minshew. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away.
Xavier Howard on the coverage.
Second and 10. It'll be Minshew again. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game,